The regular beer project number 4 is looking at Sapporo premium beer. Now this was $9.49 a 6-pack, rather expensive, but it was a little cheaper per ounce than the 20.3 ounce bottle. I used to see this a lot in the big tall hard-bodied aluminum cans, but I haven't seen that lately. Only the Sapporo Reserve in that can. Looks like they've gone pretty much to the bottles around here, big ones in the 12 ounce. But the thing that caught my eye was that it says brewed and bottled by Sapporo Brewing Company, La Crosse, Wisconsin, for Sapporo, USA, in New York, New York. Now that's City Brewing, the old Heilemann Brewery in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and City Brewing also owns the old Latrobe Brewing, a brewery in Latrobe, the old Rolling Rock, and they own the old Schlitz Brewery in Memphis. They're the largest contract brewer, so I was wondering if they are contract brewing for Sapporo or if they're actually now owned by Sapporo, because if you're aware, Sapporo bought out Sleeman Brewing of Ontario, Canada, so I'm wondering if they bought out City Brewing. I wasn't able to get any good information on their website. I'm going to have to do some more research. But I collect beer bottles and cans from all the major American produced beers, and this would be considered certainly a major beer. And so I had to get it for my collection. And I tried to find a single, could not do it, no matter where I looked. So I just had to bite the bullet and pay the $9.49 per 6-pack. What we do for beer bottle collecting. It's very windy out here. We got some cold weather coming in. It's about 60 degrees this morning, but we're going to be down into around 29 in a couple of days. I figured this would be a good glass for this. Old Schmidt's lager glass. Now this is considered a Japanese rice beer. Uses rice as the adjunct. They also have the Sapporo Reserve, which is all barley malt. And they have a Sapporo Light, which I haven't ever had, but I need to get. Not need to get, but want to get. Thin white head in a clear golden appearance. Now with that sun up there, here at 8:30 in the morning, about 40-degree angle, we're getting some little particles. You're going to see that in almost every beer if you get that strong, direct sunlight. The aroma is, now I've done, on my Louisiana beer reviews series, I've done the Sapporo Reserve. So, and that was out of the can, and Sapporo Premium Revisit, but I've never done Sapporo out of the silver can for the premium. I'm going to have to really go on a hunt for that, see if it's any different out of the can. It's a very sweet smell. It smells like regular old lager beer with a rice adjunct. It does smell like rice, like if you boiled rice and ate white rice. People say rice has no flavor, but rice certainly does have flavor. I mean, we used to have rice on the side, like if we had roast beef, we'd have rice on the side with some salt and a little butter, so it does have flavor. City Brewing is notorious for producing lots of horrible contract beers for Melanie Brewing, like Beer 30 Light, Beer 30 Ice, the regular Beer 30, Evil Eye malt liquor, and all that kind of stuff. Milwaukee's Special Reserve and all that store brand stuff that's really terrible. On the other hand, they also brew the Heilemann's Special Export for Pabst, which is very good. So, I mean, they have the ability to make good stuff. They're just getting a lot of money making garbage. But Sapporo isn't going to allow them to produce a rancid version of their beer. They have to protect their brand. Yeah, it's sweet, grain, the rice and the barley malt. The mouth feels light, but not super light. There's a little slickness to it. It's about 141 calories, this beer, 140 calories, so it's typical in that range, 5% alcohol. That's a little higher than average. Budweiser's 5%. Many of your regular beer is 4.5, 4.6, whatever. Busch is 4.3. Milwaukee's Best 4.3. Certainly has a crisp, clean, refreshing, and dry finish, and it does have some little unique flavor notes. Hard to describe the notes, but I think if you drink it, you'll find it is different than just an ordinary beer, and it's certainly different than Budweiser. Not to say it's better than Budweiser, but it's different. I know the wind is probably interfering a little bit with the audio. Is it worth $9.49? No. No. It was worth it so I could get the bottle for my collection. If it was $6.99, even you could make the argument $7.99, it might be worth it. But so yeah, it was overpriced. But I'm thinking it's gotta happen, or it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So I'm planning to do an examination of Sapporo with Stuart Pickard from England. I'm gonna see if he can get a hold of the bottle. If not, well, he might do a can and I'll do bottle. But I'd rather do, the same can, bottle. Anyway, I think it has a nice taste. It has a little bite to it. It does have body and it does have character. For somebody to say, oh, it has no flavor, it's terrible, like Beer Advocate saying it's poor, Rate Beer giving it a 4 out of 100, that's just not fair. It's not fair. So I would recommend it, definitely. And if you go to a Japanese restaurant, more than likely you'll see this, and you can try it out. So if you try the Sapporo out of the bottle especially, but can or bottle, this Sapporo Premium, let me know what you think. I'd be very interested to see your opinions of it if you drank it, and give me some feedback. So the regular beer project will be marching on. Okay, I have a lot of stuff coming up for this regular beer project. Thank you very much for viewing my video production.